Hey, what's up YouTube? Eric here from Guided. I am back out at the range today. On this week's episode, I am going to be shooting and setting up another rifle. And let me turn you around here and show you what I got. So, what we got here is a Tikka T3 super light with the fluted barrel. And this rifle is in a 7mm Remington Magnum. Very nice rifle. This is almost identical to the rifle that I have, that I use personally. This guy wants me to set this up with the Husqvarna scope. We're going with Tally rings, one-piece ring base. We're gonna try two different brands of ammunition in this rifle to see which one shoots the best. He went with the Hornady 162 ELDX. That's the bullet that I shoot, and then I actually used to shoot these 168 grain burgers, but the ones I shot were loaded by HSM. And the only reason why I really switched ammo from burgers to Hornady is that the HSM ammo was getting hard to find. And as when I first started out shooting my rifle and got my rifle set up, the burgers did awesome. They did great on game, and the performance was great. It shot great out of my rifle, but like I said, as time went on, the HSM ammo got really hard to find, and so I ended up switching because you could see Hornady ammo all over the shelves. So anyway, switched over to Hornady. We got a torque wrench, just a general torque wrench. We're going to be running the chronograph, the DLX Pro Chrono. I got it set up over here, and yeah, my spotting scope, the Kowa TSN, I think it's 884. And then I'm gonna run down here to the range, down there, and put some targets. Yeah, it's gonna be a good little rifle to set up. I'm excited to see how she does. I know she'll do good because she's a Tikka, and yeah, it's gonna be a nice little setup for this guy. I actually guided this guy a couple years ago, him and his brother, and they were talking to me about what I use and why I use it, and I told them. So he decided to try Tikka too. So hopefully we can get it shooting for him. Like I said, I'm gonna run down here to the target, backstop, put these targets up, and we will be rolling here in a second. I got to when I get back, I got to mount and bore sight that scope, and I'll show you the screwdriver set that I use, the leveling kit that I use, and that torque wrench that I use. So stay tuned, it's going to be a good show. Alright, just walking back to the bench here. I just wanted to touch base with you guys on Tikka rifles. I think for the money, you can't beat Tikka actions, Tikka rifles straight out of the box. They're great shooters. I'm not endorsed by them, I'm not sponsored by them, but I do love their rifles, love their products. Every one I've ever shot really well, and it's just they do a good job on the rifle, so I highly recommend them. If you're looking for a rifle to buy, don't overlook a Tikka. So all right, we're getting back to the bench here. Let me turn here. So this is the screwdriver kit that I use. Callahan, you can buy that on Midway USA. I highly recommend this screwdriver kit. I think it was only like 40-50 bucks for that, and most screwdriver kits are around 80 to 100 some dollars for a lot less pieces. So I'd recommend that. And what else was I going to show you? Oh yeah, my torque wrench. I just picked this up off of Amazon. Just a general torque wrench, screwdriver torque wrench. So yeah, rifle, ammo, scope, chronograph, spotting scope. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you one of them. I'm using this Wheeler leveling kit for my scope to my receiver to the rifle. So highly recommend doing that too. You always want to make sure your scope is level to to the gun. Otherwise, if the scope's canted, you know, if the crosshairs are crooked like this, when you go to adjust your windage turret, your windage is not going true like this. It's actually going down. So yeah, wanted to show you guys that's what I use too. Oh, then I got some Loctite. So anyway, we'll get this thing mounted up here and we'll get her shooting. All right, so I'll turn you guys around here and show you what we got. I have the rifle leveled and got the scope mounted and bore sighted, torqued down, and we are going to be ready to roll. So pretty nice looking rig. I think that might be a Cabela's camo. He might have bought that at Cabela's. I'm not sure, but I think I've seen that camo pattern on that stock at Cabela's. But anyway, yeah, come out nice. Got some clearance underneath the scope there. Those are a medium height ring. I don't know, the lows might have been too low. It might have been touching out there on the bell right out there. So anyway, looks good. We're gonna get shooting. Like I said, Hornady, Federal, ELDX, and Burger bullets. I also want to give you guys a little tip, if you can, because this guy gave me 2 boxes of shells. You always want to shoot your sighting in through your chronograph, and that will obviously save you. You know, you're running every round through the chronograph, so you know exactly what it's doing, and you're not wasting ammo sighting in and then turning around and then chronographing the bullet when it's sighted in. So you're utilizing every shot through the chronograph. So anyway, we're gonna get shooting here, and I'll get you set up on the spotting scope on the target. All right, we're on the paper. 2886 on that one. Like I said, the scope is 0.33, or 1 click equals 1/3 of an inch. So I want it shooting about 1.5 inches high. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna shoot this thing again. See if we can establish a group now. But like I said, this is the Federal with the Burger bullets, and I'm going to shoot that right middle target. That one on the bottom right was my last shot before I adjusted it. So here we go. .2878. .2859. That one was duplicate, 2859. Clean the barrel, and I'm going to shoot. This one will be probably a fouling shot, and then I'll shoot the top left diamond for the actual group. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna leave that bolt open. Thing is getting hot, so that one actually did pretty good. After I cleaned it, got 2 shots touching each other, cut and hole, and then the third one was, I don't know, looked to me just from looking at the scope maybe 1/2 inch, 3/4 inches away from the other 2 shots. So alright, so because we're gonna switch over to the Hornady ammo, let's see what this there we go. So one of them didn't take, I don't think. shot 10 shots. 2848, 2851, 2878, 2859, 2859, 2878, 2886, 2869, and 2877. High is 2866, low is 2848, 2866. Alright, 2866. I'm gonna write that down for the federal ammo on the box, 2866, and then we'll do the Hornady next. I'm letting this barrel cool down here, and once it's cool, we'll get shooting. Alright guys, so I want to show you on the back of the box here, for this particular gun, they're saying the average that they're getting is 2870. So we are very, very close to what the box is saying, and that's good. The box is it's a generalization. It's not always accurate, but on this case it is pretty darn close. So because that's the case, we're saying at the velocity at the muzzle is 2870 and ours is 2866. The actual energy is 3072 foot-pounds of energy at the muzzle. Now let's just skip all the way out to 500 yards. So this, according to this box, it's saying that we should be around 2107 feet a second velocity at 500 yards with 1656 foot-pounds of energy. So that's within this range out to 500, we definitely have enough kinetic energy to kill elk and deer. Elk, they recommend 1200 foot-pounds of energy at any distance, and deer at least 1000 foot-pounds of energy at any distance to kill a deer. So we are well over that for both. Like I said, I was just writing this down, and I wanted to bring this up that this is actually really close to that. So yeah, that's good. We are, and I will have to say that this ammo, we have a very consistent. There was less than 50 feet a second, I do believe, from the high to the low. So that's good. I've seen some ammo that I shoot that's, gosh, it's 100 feet, 150 feet a second difference, which is no good. So yeah, these are pretty good, according to the box. So we'll do the same thing with the Hornady ammo. Well, they don't tell you the feet per second at 500. They just tell you the drop in inches, but they tell you that 2975 is what it should be shooting. So like I said, Hornady 162 ELDX factory ammo. See how she shoots. That one was 2866. That one was 2863. I'm gonna let it cool down. I'm gonna clean it and then shoot one shot for fouling, and then I'll shoot 3 more shots. That was 2855. Alright, so that one shot high and to the right. To me it looks like the Federals actually perform better. Alright, so 2843, 2869, 2853, 2833, 2855, 2863, 2857, 2866. The high was, that's wrong. Yeah, that's wrong. I'm gonna have to do the math. All right, looks like the average is 2854 on the Hornady. Yeah, so 2854, that's the average out of the gun. And it's saying on the box 2975. So they are kind of inflating their number here a little bit. Now, like I said, this is, I think that's a 24-inch barrel on that rifle. I didn't measure it, but I do believe it is a 24-inch barrel, so it could be slightly less because of that. And if they base this number off a 26-inch barrel, it could have been higher. So it doesn't tell you that on here. Anyway, I'm going to walk down the target and show you guys that, and we will make our decision. So yeah, this gun's shooting pretty good. I think for factory rifle, factory ammo, I think this guy will be pretty pleased. Now, obviously, if this was hand loads, we'd be doing better than what we're doing. I always said 1-inch group or less at 100 yards should be sufficient when we shoot out to 500-600 yards. So, but this is factory. This is what most guys can do, is go to the store, buy a gun off the rack, buy the factory ammunition, get a good scope, and then have, you know, results like this. Here, let me turn you around and show you. So this paper here is the Federal. That was my very first shot to get it on paper. I adjusted it up. I ended up shooting right here. And then one of these, so I shot this 3-shot group here. So like I said, this box is 1 inch by 1 inch. So from the center of this hole to the center of this hole is probably 7/8 of an inch. It's not quite an inch, maybe a little bit less than that. But then I had this shot here. I cleaned it, and then I shot a fouling shot, which was that one. So I aimed here, hit here. Then I jumped up to here, and I shot 2, and then I shot that one. And like I said, this is an inch. So from the center of this one to the center of this one, that's probably roughly an inch, maybe a little less, but we did have this one. So then we jump over to this target. We have Hornady ammo. I cleaned the barrel. I shot 1 shot here to foul it, and then I shot a 3-shot group here, 1, 2, 3, which that's probably an inch. But then here's the next 4 shots. I shot that shot there, and I shot those 2 shots. I'm like, okay, well, let's see if this was a fluke. Then I shot the next shot, bam. So basically looking at these 2 targets, this one Hornady, this one Federal, I'm gonna have to give it to Federal, because this was probably 1.25 inches, but then after I cleaned it, it shot a little better. So we're talking an inch, probably a little bit less than an inch from here to here, I would say. Definitely better than the Hornady. I think the Federal is the winner today. Hey, I hope you guys like this video, like this content. My name's Eric from Guided. I'm a hunting guide here in Northeast Wyoming. And my father-in-law is a Husqvarna scope dealer. And he sells the scopes, and I set them up for him, for the customers, for the hunters that we get to come out, and new hunters, or anybody that wants to buy a Husqvarna scope. So yeah, stay tuned. I appreciate it if you hit that like and subscribe button. You get on the computer, you go to Husqvarna website, jump on here, go to BC calculator, get your data. So we are going to go, we're going to leave this blank, I don't need that right now. Manufacturer, it's a Burger bullet. Caliber, 7mm Remington Magnum, 284. Select a bullet. Now they'll give you the option for the 168 grain VLDs. So you scroll down
That's right, 175 scope height, 0 range is 200. There's no inclination. So I'm going to click on this right here. So it wasn't actually 0.618, it was 0.566. And what I did was I went over to Burger's website, go all the way down, and the BC on this is 0.566. Type in 566, the muzzle velocity was actually 2866. 2866. We're going to go back up, elevation. It's 4,500 feet. The temperature out right now is at least 60 degrees. Pressure, yep, that's all good. Sight and height, got that. Start range, we don't need to go up to 1,000 for the chart. That's just for the card. We're gonna hit calculate. All right, here's our click chart. So at 200 yards, yeah, we are zeroed. We're good. All right, so I'm going to print this off. Print range card. Print. All right, we got it. So we are up at the long range here. That box down there is 200 yards. I'm going to sight it at 200 yards. You know what? We'll shoot this one up here first. 342 yards. We'll shoot that one first. I need to be, I'm going to go to 350. So it's 9.9 clicks. 8, 9, 10. I definitely hit it. We're going to go all the way out here to that target right there. And that target is 445 yards. Yeah, 445. 445 yard, it's almost 450 yards, so that's 17.5 clicks. 15, 16, 17. We'll go 17 clicks. All right, smack that one. Let me zoom you out here, get you spun around. All right, we're gonna zoom in here at 700 yards. 700 yards is 39.9 clicks. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 40 clicks. Hit it. So I hit it on that one. Very pleased with this rifle so far. Tikka rifles, I don't think you can beat them for the money. They shoot. I have not had one Tikka rifle not shoot yet. Knock on some wood, but yeah, it's they're shooters, man. I think you guys will be pleasantly pleased with the Tikka rifle if you're looking for a hunting gun. There we go. All right, guys, I'm going to show you what that looks like here. Pull you out of the spotting scope. There's the target we're shooting on. There's 3. There's 1. There it is. What I did was went out to 700. Well, we first shot 200 yard 0. Then I went to 350, had 10 clicks. Then I went to 500, 17 clicks, hit it right in the middle. Then I went out to 700, and it's telling me 39.9 clicks. I went to 40 clicks, I hit the top of the target, and then I ended up going 41 clicks, hitting higher, and then I dropped it down to 38 8 clicks and crushed it right in the middle. So I was going to write down 38 clicks here, and then we're going to go out to the 1,000 yard. I got one shell left, and see if we can hit that thing. So it's doing pretty good. I mean, for a light sporter fluted factory rifle, I mean, you can't beat it. So yeah, I think he's gonna be pretty pleased. We'll get this thing. I'm gonna shoot the 1,000 target and see if we can hit it. Like I said, I got one more round left. All right, I'm gonna zoom out here. Then we're gonna go over. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one. Gonna swing you over into this country. Oh, maybe he knocked it over. There it is right there. That there's a long way. All right, so the chart's telling me 1,000 yards is 73.8 clicks. Well, I went to 72 clicks. It's telling me 70. It's telling me 73.8, so that would have been 74. I went 2 clicks less than over on the 700 yard target. I'm gonna go 2 clicks less than the 1,000 yard target. Here we go, 1,000 yards. I didn't hear nothing, but I thought I saw it swinging. Yeah, I hit the edge of it. I hit it. I hit the very edge. I hit the top right edge of the target. I could see where it deflected and it was dinging. It wasn't a solid strike, but I could see it. I'll show you guys in the footage. Now that's awesome, guys. I mean, that is phenomenal. Factory rifle, 1,000 yards, factory ammo, no hand loads. The guy's gonna be pretty pleased with that. I know I would be if this was my rifle. All right, guys, so that's it. The old Tikka T3 does it again. 7mm mag. I hope you guys like this video, like this content. If you guys do, hit that like and subscribe button. I got shooting content and hunting content on my channel. And if you guys are new here, welcome. I appreciate you guys watching. And if you guys have been here before, welcome back. So anyway, we'll see you guys on next week's video. Take care.